Nigeria Apex Court, Supreme Court of Justice, has fixed Friday, May 26 as the judgment day to rule on the suit seeking to stop the Nigeria President-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Vice President-elect, Kashim Shettima, from being sworn in as the country president and vice president respectively. The Supreme Court reserved judgment until May 26 in the case by the People's Democratic Party, PDP, seeking the disqualification of President-elect, Senator Bola Tinubu, and Kashim Shettima, the Vice President-elect. PDP had urged the Apex Court to reverse the Court of Appeal judgment, led by Justice James Abondega, which held that the party failed to establish its local standing. The Supreme Court on Monday fixed May 26 for the judgment on the alleged double nomination of Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima filed by the People's Democratic Party, PDP. The judgment would determine whether Shettima would be sworn in as the vice president or if his candidacy would be truncated. Before the Monday, May 29, he is expected to be sworn in. It is widely opinioned that if Shettima is disqualified, that could truncate the swearing-in of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president since they ran a joint ticket. Having lost at the high and appellate courts, PDP asked the Supreme Court to invoke its powers and assume jurisdiction over the matter to set aside the previous judgments made by the lower courts and re-examine their arguments. The issue before the Supreme Court was Shettima's vice presidential and Borno Central senatorial nominations, which the PDP said contravenes the provisions of the Electoral Act. The PDP said it was illegal to compete for two positions at the same time, alleging Shettima's senatorial nomination was not withdrawn from the Electoral Commission. The five-member justices, led by Justice John Inyang Okoro, said the court will give its judgment on Friday, May 26. But preparations are in full gear in the APC camp for the presidential inauguration that will see Shettima taking the vice presidential oath of office on May 29 unless the Supreme Court's judgment says otherwise.